Hello, all you awesome people, and welcome back to Geek Visions, the place for the big three of visual media: film, video games, and television. I'm your host, as always, Hoover, and this is part three of our walkthrough of Dragon Age Origins. In the last episode, we finished off our origin story. We killed the Aura's son, saved our cousin, and our wife to be. Fortunately, there were repercussions. We were about to be arrested, but luckily, Duncan came in the clutch, conscripted me to be a Grey Warden, which means they could not touch me. And now I'm here in Ostagar as we prepare to face a horde of Darkspawn coming from the Kakara Wilds. We're doing a little prep work. We got to meet the other recruits, and we got to take part in a ritual Duncan has set up for us tonight. So yeah, all that should be fun. So I'm gonna explore the little camp a little bit, meet the other recruits, do all that good stuff.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
Probably.
This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks. Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his arrogant stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Kill it. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. It's just jokes. It's just jokes. Mabara growls weakly, but does not challenge you. After you are done, he will.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
Might be why.
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre.
Why don't you get it yourself?
The wilds are off limits to non-soldiers, and I have many other hounds under my care.
Where are the wild?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
Well, I guess I'll see if I find
Good.
one.
In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Mabari have. Alright, so little info dump here. We'll get a bit more of this later. But, as he says, darkspawn blood is poisonous. It's very deadly to individuals. Known as the taint, that's what they call it. You get that, you get infected, and you'll die a very slow, painful death. So there's that. And remember, well, we'll talk about that later. Also, like I mentioned, Duncan conscripted me. Grey Wardens, when there is an impending blight or a blight is happening, Grey Wardens then have the right to conscript individuals to be Grey Wardens. That means they just go places, they pick people, and they become Grey Wardens. A lot of times, the people they take are kind of like people like my character here, criminals, people, you know, with a dark past, people who are in prison. They conscript them, and they take them there, and people have to oblige by that because it's very old sacred laws. You know, when the Darkspawn and the Blight happens, that's like top priority stuff. So warden rules go into effect. You know, it's like, you know, if you live east or you live in the Midwest, it's like winter parking. You know, you know what I mean? When the winter comes and the snow starts going, you gotta alternate the size of the street, so motherfuckers can shovel that snow up. You know what I mean? You got to, or you're gonna get a ticket. But you know, so that's typically what happens. So a lot of people are either willing recruits, or they're like criminals, scoundrels, prisoners. You know, people that are typically looked down and frowned upon, but they don't matter because all that matters is just numbers. You just gotta get the numbers.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down.
No.
Their blood is black as sin and
Looks like
poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat.
Yeah, so
We've lost
they-
many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Yeah, so I mean,
Done now. Are you happy?
so
Hail, Grey Warden.
well, I'm not one yet.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds. We're getting reports of things we've never even heard of. Our short friend here, for instance, is something called a Genlock. They're pretty common in the Horde, but we've seen others much larger. We don't know where these new darkspawn are coming from or what they can do. All I can say is to use caution. There aren't any we've seen that won't die once they bleed enough.
Yeah, so Darkspawn are always around. They're always around, but typically they reside underground. We'll get a little bit more on that in the deep rolls later.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now?
But the king, you must see him a lot.
I suppose
He's
I
at
do,
Coercion.
though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Terran Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible? That's how the Terran feels.
I should've
He'll
said,
do
how
what the
should
king
I know?
wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny the Terran called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
I didn't know Kalen was married.
To the Terran's daughter, no less. He wasn't happy
Wow.
about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it. As you
I should
wish.
show. Yeah, so Darkspawn typically reside underground, but when they come to the surface, that's like the early signs of a blight. A blight is just basically, it's kind of a lot to explain. I think we'll get it later. We'll wait. I'm pretty sure they'll talk about it later, but if they don't, I'll explain it.
You approach the tent of Terran Loghain. State your business. How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Marik's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Marik rewarded him by making him a Terran. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
Terran inside, what's he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
I'll log an audience with Terran, please.
I suppose you have a message for him?
Yeah, we gotta be.
Hold
we
on,
gotta
then.
be face to face, real quick.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume. Kalen's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
No, I didn't know that.
Marik respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Marek would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. You have some experience to bring to the Wardens, do you? You don't seem half as green as most of the men here. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I don't know yet.
If Kalen has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
You don't seem very
He is Marek's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
Like Tyrion Logan. Yeah, remember him. Remember that face. Let me see if there's a codex about the Blight. Okay, Ferelden, Ostagar, Grey Wardens, Farewell Darkspawn. Yeah, nothing about it. Fade. Fade is basically place where spirits, demons, well, spirits reside. They don't become demons until they cross over, right? Whatever. It's a place where spirits and demons reside. People go there when they dream, except for dwarves, because dwarves don't dream, because of the lyrium stuff. Oh, here's the Blight. Well, that's the chant. Chant the Blight. The Blight. Basically, the Blight happens when an archdemon is found, and it's able to command and strategize Darkspawn. Because without an archdemon, Darkspawn are just kind of wild monsters that just attack and wander with no direction. An archspawn, an archdemon gives them direction. It gives them commands. It's basically a giant corrupted dragon with the soul of an old Tevinter god. So Darkspawn spend their time looking for these spirits, and when they find one, it infects a dragon, and the dragon transforms into an archdemon, and then the archdemon can then command and organize Darkspawn, and that's what leads to a Blight when an archdemon is found. So that's what we are on the cusp of right now. Any of my lore codex people, little stuff you can read on any characters that we've come across so far. So that's what a Blight is. So that's what we are on the verge of right now. Though it isn't confirmed if an archdemon has actually been seen or discovered just yet. Alright, where should we head up to next? Let's head up to this middle part.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Maker. Now, here's an interesting thing. So pretty much the Elven, Dalish elf religion and Parthenon and the Andrastian Maker stuff have been the only two big religions in Dragon Age so far. I mentioned it before, it has been proven that the elven gods actually were real. The stories weren't 100% true in the way they were taught, but they were real and they did exist. We also have proof that the origins of the Darkspawn is true. Tevinter Magisters who went to
That wraps it up.
to the Fade and to the Dark City, the Golden City, and their trespassing turned it black, and they were cast out and made Darkspawn. With all this, we still haven't had anything to show if the Maker, the pretty much God in Andrastian faith, is real just yet. The place where they were meant to reside seems to have been proven true. We'll get some of this in Dragon Age 2, but one of the original magisters who traveled there claimed that when they got there, though, the throne was empty. Actually, I also think he claimed that the city was already black when they got there, and the throne was empty. So that's one little lore, one little extra piece of a story that I'm still like, do we get a follow-up on that? You know, is the Maker real? Has the Maker existed? Or unlike the Elven gods we've seen so far,
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard
are they
about.
not real? Yeah,
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that in some places, elves are not always permitted in the military. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance? I would be lying if I said I wasn't. As a boy, my mother told us Darkspawn hunted down all children who misbehaved. It is a foolish superstition, I know, but I still shiver when I think of fighting them. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Only that it's one big secret, apparently.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Let's talk to this guy. That's a little quest over here.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
No.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Tell me why you're in there first.
I'm a deserter, or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Yeah, get it? He's hungry and he's a deserter. And I bet you're
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
Is Anders' voice? Is that Anders' voice actor? Original Anders? Because I think it changes from Awakening to 2.
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
When you found the key when you were arrested?
I swallowed it. But it's, come back into my possession since then, so to speak. Yeah, well, do you want the key or not?
Just as long as you clean it, sanitize it. In this day and age, I don't know if there's many options to do that.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
That is totally Andrew's voice actor. I feel like that's true.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
Well, he's right about some of those things.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Yeah, don't, man. He always just needs some, you know, because y'all can die.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Yeah, here's your damn food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Thanks, buddy.
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Ah, does that mean it'll be available to me later?
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing? I merely pass on the Maker's blessings. He looks kindly on all who will receive him.
Does he destroy the homeland of those who will not?
I'll not discuss politics here. Take your hatred and be gone.
Ah, yes. I love just making kind of just so asshole characters.
Hail. You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word.
Oh,
Take care.
I thought you were the Ashore guy. Oh no, he was here.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
So weird hearing all these voice actors play kind of these smaller side characters who will then go on to be like a voice for one of like the main characters. And
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want?
This is I was gonna say Caleb, then I was gonna say Connor. This is, damn it, what the hell is his name? Shit. Cullen. That's Cullen's voice.
Not in particular, except for them being so thin-boned. You make good messengers sometimes. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter. We aren't. We're Ash Warriors. Do you take everything so literally? Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale. We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline. We've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
So you're just berserkers and like a berserker ranger dude. A berserker summoning dude.
A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap. They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same. Why? Would you steal our Caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes? We would kill you if you tried. Even if you succeeded, the monsters would only offer death as your reward. To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight. Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Alright, now let's head on over to the other side. Alright, so here's the chest I got the key for. But we can't get to it, because this stuff is gonna stop us every time.
That course of action is inadvisable. Welcome, young man. I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity. It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sort of enchantments
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
Strangely, why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared? It is dangerous beyond its power. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous. Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware. You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
I should go.
Goodbye.
Yeah, Tranquil. That's going to be a big thing in the series, too. Basically, mages who are deemed dangerous, or mages who just kind of don't want to live with the constant threat of possession by a demon, are made tranquil, and their connection to the fade is cut off, but it also removes all emotions. So it's definitely it's definitely something.
Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow.
What the fuck? Why is it every other line?
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
And what did you think I'd be?
Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
There are barbarians in the forest?
Chasing barbarians,
Swooping
yes.
and shit?
Cannibals, and witches too. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
A place for an army.
I'm told the Blight started in the forest, so the army's here waiting for them to come out, dangling meat in front of the bear, if you catch my meaning. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see, like we have a choice.
No, I watch back for you, watch mine.
I suppose I could do that. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Still talk to this precious motherfucker.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
How dare you, sir?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... Please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
You should treat your servants more kindly.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
Yeah, let me see what you got.
Let me know what you'd like.
You have a backpack, right? I'm looking at the wrong damn side, first and foremost. Yeah, damn. This shit hot. Well, I can afford it now, but it's like, oh my goddamn money. This ain't just for poison making, right? Stuff's going into poison making, or that stuff's going into trap making? Oh, I don't remember now. Get that, because that ain't nothing. Add those. I'll keep these, see if our boy Alistair can work with those. I'm gonna grab that right now.
Done now. Are you happy?
More shit to sell. Let me see. What did I put a point into? Poison making. I wanted to try to make it too.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Wait.
May her be with you in the coming battle, friend.
How do... There we go. Trap making. Of course. Poison making. What do I need? Toxic extract and a flask. And a flask. So I definitely flaskuses.
Isn't there something better we could be doing? Killing things, perhaps?
Hey, chill out, Red.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some...
About some flasks. I think you do need these, but I think you need these at like a higher level of the poison once you get there. About a couple of these. About like 6. So should I just level up and put it into trap making? Right now, we're almost there. We'll wait a little bit. I think he's available afterwards too, right? Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get the switch.
Oh, come on, nah.
You're very lucky to have such...
Done. Anything else?
Nah, we're talking about whipping niggas, not talking about niggas getting war. Niggas getting whoopings out here.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Hey, bro.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Nope, don't worry. Not a mage.
Less being yelled at for me, then. Though the day is still young. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. The elf from Denerim. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
You must be
Did
out.
Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No, I have not.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
So what was that
With
about?
the mage, the Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Oh, that had to be awkward.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
What about the other ones?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Yeah, I met them both.
That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now.
You don't have to accompany me, do you?
Don't worry. I'll try not to embarrass you. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Lead on? Ain't you a senior warden? Beta. Alright, wait. No, not yet. Alright, that's about everything in Ostagar there. Now we begin our mission.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations.
Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true. It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Alistair ain't gonna guide shit. Alistair gonna follow behind me.
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task. The scrolls contain treaties promising support, treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Angel blood and the Grey Warden cash. So have our mission. Get files Darkspawn blood, get the scroll, come back. Can I? God damn it.
Welcome to the King's Camp, my lord.
Hey,
I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Here we are into the Korcari Wilds. Well, let's find and kill some Darkspawn. If anybody want to attack,
now it's better than later.
Okay, what you stand there for? Actually, you know what? Alright, yeah. Fender. Party member will attack enemies the moment they are visible. Fight back if attacked in melee combat and will chase down enemies but will not flee the location of harmful area effect attacks unless directed. Range. God dang it. First range offers an automatic attack from range. Enemies are visible. If attacked in melee combat, the character will fight back. Will not chase enemies. If they move away, this party member will flee. Cautious. Will not fight back when attacked in melee combat, huh? And will try to run away. If not engaged in combat, this character will try to stay close to the player. This party member will flee the location if harmful. Why would you do that? Why would you not have him fight back? Fight back, protect melee combat. But will not chase enemies if they move away. Okay. No details for this though. Okay, Davith. I want you Because I got the 2 weapons thing, so I want you as the ranged archer. There we go. And Jory, I don't think you will be our aggressive guy. You're the two-handed guy, so yeah. Alright.
Right.
What is your command?
Right to the face!
Get off my back?
Get all these wolf pelts, cuz. We sell all those. Okay. And I'm gonna try to right now. There's a little side quest out here that I get, but I can never remember exactly where the hell the thing is. Missionary Johnny. Personal data. Jogby. New quest, the missionary. I think this is what I was talking about. Let it Jogby, my dearest son, it pleases me that you wish to follow in my footsteps and bring the Maker's word to the unenlightened. I wish you had chosen a less dangerous place to do so. Apologies for leaving early for the wild, son, but I wanted to set up camp and get things started. The Chasen respect one with survival skills in the wild, so I hope to get a grip on that before you arrive. Maybe establish an agreement with the local tribe so that we had friends when you came. If the wild you find difficult to navigate, I've listed certain landmarks below. If you can follow them, they will lead you to a location I've scouted out where I've left you some supplies. If you're lost, try to get back to that spot and I'll find you. This is the one I'm talking about. Tree leaning against a ruin, pass under a fallen tree bridge, past the submerged tower on the right, look between a high ruined arc and a mossy standing stone. Yeah, so this is the one where I never remember where exactly it is. But I'm gonna try.
Over here.
You're dying, soldier.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Try to bench him up.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Jesus Christ. That music just cut through my damn ears.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? 12? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Only a coward says he's not a coward. yeah, you sound like one to me, bro.
I am simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't. I know I'm relying on you to protect me. Know this.
I know.
All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Can you guess who the weak link in the team is? In it? Still over here? Whatever, I'll find it. It's like 8 spots of it. Oh, there it is right there.
Darkspawn.
Darkspawn. Maybe I should God.
Now's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Right, all right. Let's see some blood. I'll get on it. Got it.
Here. On it.
Got you.
Any last words?
Now's better than later.
And when that music swells up, it swells up. All right, well, we got 2 already. So that's good. There's a map. Okay. So clearly we got to go that way. So go ahead over this way. Cause I think that's where the first thing is. There's also the red Jenny cache here somewhere, right? The box, I mean, whatever that is. Whoa, sorry. My God. I want to point out, I had 17 health. I had 17 health potions before that. I have 5 now. The fuck? I think we got all the Darkspawn blue we need. Can you sell these? I don't think you can. Okay, here's a tree. Right. Am I tripping? Got a tree leading on the building. Yep, there was that one.
No end to these blasted things. Got it. Get off my back.
Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to change that. Whoops! I put something in junk that did not mean to. Ain't gonna lie to y'all. Already got off to a good start. That's just probably level up too. It's starting to get stealth. Get that there. Do I have a... Do we have injury kits on us? I have one. Wow.
All right, all right.
Fuck all y'all. Shh. You hear that?
I know it was better than later. Got it. I get you. So you can get off my back? Now better than later. Sure won't be me. Let's grab some glory. You're gonna regret this.
Over here.
Oh, who said that? Shut up. Go say it after I pick it up. Over here. Yeah, I got it already. Okay, that one was pass under a fallen tree bridge. Okay, that's this. Then we're looking for a submerged ruins on our right. That's our left. The hell? Back over there.
Get off my back. Now is better than later.
Make it out.
Get on it. Get off my back.
Two statues with a chest tool. Farewell letter to Joggby. Okay, so if that was that, what am I following now? Yeah, well, clearly that didn't work. Alright, we got some weapons. Actually, can you get? You can't wear that shield I got there. Wow, yours is so much better than the one I got. Okay. Ooh, that's a junk. Jewelry, I got a couple things here. That was better. What is X? 9. So I'm gonna take this. And X. Is that better than my dagger? Yes, it is. Oh, you want to make a main. Damn it. Oh, the axes could be offhand too. What idle? Cold resistance, spirit resistance. None that's too useful right now. All honesty. Oh, glad I looted that. Alright, now this way leads to the area we're gonna eventually end up going to anyway, right? Yeah. So, let's see this other Chase It trail mark. We gotta backtrack a little bit for that. Okay, wow, so after all these years, I think I've only just now realized that it's backwards. I think I confused these two quests together. Yeah, that's what the problem is. Grab that F fruit real quick. Maybe those were the rules he was talking about. I don't know. Alright, where's this trail mark? It's up there.
What's that?
What? Now I gotta go back over there? Alright, whatever. I think we'll go there. We'll, play that encounter that happens. I think we'll end it there. Then continue with the next episode. Man, do I wish I had a mage with some haste. Ain't got us backtracking again, do us? No, do us, do it. Alright, let's get to this area. There's a little bit more to look around here. Did we get to that spot with the, it's right there. This, but that's just a little pathway. Whoa. What's that? Rose.
Right, get on it. Got it.
That's funny, hold on. There's some shit over there. I see a twinkle.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Yeah, well, it's dark spot. What do you think? There's a trail sign here too. The fuck?
Don't say so you can get off my back?
Oh no!
Foolish creature. Should know better than to attack. Get up. All right. So you can get off my back? Get on it. Got it. Right. It's a good day to die!
Rigby's last will and testament.
It is done.
So, who missionaries out here? Found the last will and testament of someone named Rigby on a body in the Kakari Wilds. Find the cast mentioned in the will and take it to Jeddah in Redcliffe. Is that what the this was the trail things lead to, right? We'll find out. Oh, that's the box. That's the box. What's I doing? Oh, I was about to give him these arrows. My goodness, it's been an hour already. You didn't even feel like it. It's just kind of flew by.
Finished. Now, what do you want?
Now I want us to go to this other one. Y'all don't mind a little overrun. Y'all don't mind a little OT, do you? Don't. This one leads to like that camp. That camp, and it's like in the campfire or something, right? Alright, you know what? We're gonna get a safety save going. Just for safety, just in case. Always doing it right before the autosave comes in. I think after this encounter, we'll call it an episode. This is that. Yeah, because they're finna try to jump us right here.
What's that?
That is an emissary, my friend.
Twisted creatures. I'll get on you. Now it's better than Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? They never hurt anyone.
Get his ass. Shit!
I see a trap. 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 All right. Now it's better than that. All right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get on there? Right.
Most painful. I will need bandaging.
Yes.
Yes?
Oh, my bad. Where you from, Ben?
I grew up in a village about a day's trip to the east. Little blot you wouldn't even find on a map. Haven't been back in years. I struck out for the city as soon as I could outrun my pa. I've been in Denerim for what, 6 years now? Never liked it much, but there's more purses there than anywhere else.
So you're a cut purse.
And a pickpocket, thank you very much. Or was, anyhow. Who'd ever guess I'd end up a Grey Warden? Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to talk to you there. That was disrespectful. Back for the ashes. Oh! Little tease of some things from the future. What the hell is going on right here? It's like a full intact body, but its head is just the skull. Like they just picked the flesh off the head, but left the rest of the body intact. As fast I can use that. Gotta loot the emissary first, huh? Nice. Alright guys, like I said, a little overrun, but I think we will call it right there. Next time we come, pause, no Diddy. Next time when we come back, we will finish off, pause, don't you God, why am I, this is not intentional. This is all just a mistake, happenstance. When we return, we will finish off the Kakari Wilds mission. We'll grab these scrolls from the cache, and we'll also find this chasing cache too. The trail signs led us to. So we'll do all that. I think because all the stuff is pretty much, it's a little combat, but there's mostly cutscenes after that. So I think we might have time to finish this off, head back to camp, finish off everything there, do the ritual, and then finish up everything there before we get to the next massive part of the game. Might even be able to get to that little bit of that before that one too. But we'll see how it goes. But anywho, that's it from me here today. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let your boy know how he's doing. I'll repeated it, but I'm gonna say it again. I'm very excited to get this game, this franchise on the channel. It was definitely one that was on the list. But I'm excited that we finally get to it now that we got Veilguard on the horizon. Our boy knows. Look at him. He's looking at it. Looking up at the horizon there. He knows what's up there. So until next time, everybody. Always remember to keep watching, to keep playing, and to keep awesome. I was supposed to say stay awesome, but I said keep instead of stay. And last one. So until next time, everybody. I will speak to you all later. Goodbye.